Hello guys, all of us know CET results are already out. In fact, CAP round are going to start in a few days time. So let us discuss how we are supposed to handle CAP rounds. Well, the kind of the way we should put in the colleges and everything. So very brief introduction about me. A lot of you people must already be knowing me. Myself Vivek. I've been doing CAT CT coaching in Mumbai for last around 8 odd years now. I'm a CAT topper and other things, but that's all irrelevant as of now. How the cap round would work and what you guys should do is going to be very important right now. And please understand, in last 3 4 years, the process has changed. The introduction of freeze, float, and slide option, and you cannot change your options of colleges, and this year you can, and all those things. And so we'll be discussing everything. So let us start straight away. We'll discuss how we are supposed to do this now. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Little background is given. I'm an MBA, ICW intermediate also. CAT 99.9 percentile, 99.50. But you can skip this. I won't take much time into this. Fair enough. A lot of times people think that it is based on the ranking of the college. So a top student should get the top college. So if I'm not a topper, I won't get the top college. Or if the person who has got the top rank will get the top college. But please understand, the ranking is between us, is for students. The system has got nothing to do with ranking, nothing to do with ranking whatsoever. So what I'm going to discuss for next few minutes is how the system works and what you should be doing as per the current scenario. That's it. And straight away example. Let's say the rank 1 student. So the person who has got the highest marks, I've got a PDF file also which I will show you. Rank 2 or rank 3 people, what these guys do is they have to fill an option form, which you guys know, and in their option form the first name they write is, let's say, Viva. The first name they write is Viva. Okay, let's not discuss about why will he write the first name as Viva and the other things. He should be writing JVIML. No, he doesn't write. He writes Viva. That's it. Matter finish. And the second time he writes is JVIMS. So this is option number 1, this is option number 2. The way system takes it is, the rank 1 student has written his first preference as Viva. That means he wants to get into Viva. He'll get this college. He will get this college, he will not be given this college. Please understand this. So it is not based on what ranking of the college is there. What is important is, the first rank student wants which college, the second rank students want which college, the third rank student wants which college. Take for example, let's say, so obviously JB, we are talking about 46 47 odd seats. The top 50 students, each of those students fill in first preference as, let's say, Wellinker. Every student puts in Wellinker as their first preference. So I've got 50 students filling Wellinker. What will system do now? System will give them Wellinker. So that means my first 50 students have got Wellinker. And the person with 51st rank, puts in JB is its first choice. So what will system do? It will give JB's first seat to this 51st rank. Obviously, nobody is going to do it in real sense, obviously, but that's how system works. So it is not important that what the ranking of the college is. What is important is the first rank or the second rank or the third rank people choosing which college is the first choice. I hope you must have understood that how the system works here. Right? So what system does is, it goes rank wise and not institute wise. It goes rank wise. So let's say it goes to the first rank person. Now it's an automatic process, don't worry, it happens automatically and it happens in real time, very fast. It goes to rank 1 person, system checks it. What is the first option the person has chosen? Now let's see real time. And obviously all of you, which I'm going to suggest also right now, obviously you guys are going to choose JBIMS as your first option. That's it. And it will give that seat, give that person JBIMS ka one seat. Guys, I'm not talking about SC and ST and category students वगैरह. No, I am talking about generalized cap round process. This is going to be very critical because this year they have been, inclusion of slide and float option and plus few more changes. So we'll discuss about all those. Fill JBIMS and the seat will be given to first ranker person. JBIMS, he'll get one seat. Let's look at rank 2 person. He would have also filled in JB is its first choice and he will get JB. Why? Because his first choice is JB. So that will keep happening. Let's come to rank 50. Now all open seats, I'm talking of open seats, all open seats of all JB are over now. But even this person would have filled his first option as JBIMS. So how the system works is, it goes to rank 50 and checks what is the first option the person has filled. And they will check the first option is JBIMS. But JBIMS has got 47 open seats, let's say. All the open seats have already been filled by people who are above these people. The seats have already been allotted, which means now the seats are not vacant. Then the system checks what is the second option you have filled. Obviously, the second option would have been Sydenham. So to be Sydenham MS, Sydenham PG. So let's say Sydenham MMS is your second option. And system will check, are seats vacant in Sydenham MMS? Obviously, yours is 50th rank. Now the first 46, 47 people have already been allotted the JB ka seat. So this person will get Sydenham seat. Hope you are able to understand. Similarly, system will check 60th rank. 60th rank person would have also filled JB as its first option and the second option would be Sydenham. What will system do? JB seats are already full, but Sydenham still the seats are left. They will give him the Sydenham seat. Now take for example, the person doesn't fill this seat, right? What the person does is, he fills 60th person, first option he fills is JB and second option he fills is, let's say, Thakur. Now logically it should have been Sydenham and he would have got Sydenham, but no, he wants Thakur. That's what the system understands, that if he doesn't get JB, for him the second option is Thakur. He says Thakur, give him Thakur. I hope this is clear. So let's talk of other ranks. So rank 500. For him also the first option is JB, then it is Sydenham, then it is KJ Somaiya, then it is Wellinger or Dalmia. All those system checks, because see it goes from rank 1 to below ranks which are below that, right? So when it comes to rank 500, it checks, are there seats vacant in JB, are there seats vacant in Sydenham, are there seats vacant here? It checks and finds out, no, there are no seats vacant here, but in Dalmia there are 2 seats vacant. It will give Dalmia seats to this person. So I hope now you have understood how the cap round works, how the system works. So a lot of times, people are confused that, sir, in cap round, how should I fill those, the option form? But there's nothing to fill in the option form. Straight away start. Your first option has to be JB, then it has to be Sydenham MMS, then it is Sydenham PG, then it is KJ, then it is Wellinger, then it is NL Dalmia, then it is Chetna, and blah blah blah. It goes on like this. Because whether you put Wellinger first or JB first, it doesn't matter. Why it doesn't matter? Because if your rank, see, it will matter to a person who can get into JB, but to a person who has got, let's say, 700 rank, it doesn't matter much. Why it doesn't matter? Because whether you put JB first or Wellinger first, what will happen is, system will always check what is the first name you are putting. Can you get into that? Are seats left? If there are no seats left, system will automatically go to the second option. System will then automatically go to third option. System will automatically go to fourth option. So why put a lower name above? Because if you are not going to get in the top college, system will go, to the lower mentioned college by you. So why should you bother about it? Now you mentioned the colleges is per ranking. That's it. We'll discuss more on that. That's it. Now this year there are 4 rounds. Obviously last year also there were 4 rounds, but there have been a few changes, so that we have to understand. So there are 4 rounds right now. Okay. Okay. Now fourth one is only for Maharashtra state basically. And what happens is there are a lot of categories, SC, ST, NT3 and all these categories. In the fourth round, now there are no categories. So if there are few seats left of the category, they also become general seats. Remember that. Right? Very few chances, but yes, there are chances. So in the fourth round, all seats are general seats. Remember that. There are no reservation seats there. Right? That's point number one now. Now, how the system checks first? Let's see. What the system does is you'll fill the option form. How to fill option form we have still not discussed. I'm just telling you the process, how system checks it. Right? First, all the reserve categories are seen. So what system does is they will first check all the reserved categories. Reserve categories, that's it. So let's see. If the merit of the reserve category student is high, on the general merit list also. So let's say there's a reserve category student who has got rank 1. He's a reserved category student, right? And he has got rank 1 in overall all India level also. So he's a topper and he's a reserve category student. So logically, which we see is he should get into reserve category, no? Like his seat is supposed to be reserve category, not general, but it doesn't work like that. He will get into the general merit list because his general merit list rank is higher, and this reserved category will become useless. So that means this seat will go to the rank below this person. It's a disadvantage to people who are from general category, but that's how it is. So if a person gets higher rank than his reserve category, his higher rank will be considered in general category. So he gets into general category. Remember this. It won't be of much use, don't worry. Now we come to the actual process, how it is going to happen for you guys. Now please guys, this year things have changed, so listen to it carefully. Cap 1, there will be 300 names you can put in, right? Now, is it necessary to put all 300 names? So this is where a lot of students ask me this question कि sir 300 नाम कौन सा डालना है? अरे किसने बोला 300 नाम डालना है यार? कोई जरूरी नहीं है. You put only one name and that's enough. You put only 5 names and that's enough. And please, we always say students that if you don't want to get into a college, why put that name at all? You just want to play some time pass, it's okay. But it's not required. So what you can do is, so if you want to put in all 300 names at the end of the day, don't take admission, it's your choice. But preferably put only those names wherein you will be ready to go and take admission. Right? So let's understand. It will be scroll down, right? So you can pick your names. Remember, the first option is your first choice. So you don't think it is random. Just put randomly any number. No. First choice, preferably put JB, each and every person. Second choice, put Sydenham MMS, each and every person. Third choice, Sydenham PG. So the ranking you people already know, it is JB, Sydenham, MMS, then PG, then KJ, Wellinger, Dalmia, SIES, Chetna, all these colleges ranking, that can be separately done also. Put as per ranking only. Right now, someone from Amravati, someone from other place, if they want to get into a college of their district, please understand again, if they want to get into college of their district only and they don't want to come to JB at all, still put first name as JB. आपको पता नहीं मिलेगा तब भी डाल दो, कुछ फर्क पड़ने वाला नहीं है. Right? So just put as per ranking. कुछ करने का जरूरत नहीं है in the first round. Right? Now, if the person gets admission in the first option of the colleges the person is mentioned, of the first option, right? So it's like option form will have 300 drop downs basically, and the first option you mention is, let's say, JB, or someone might mention Tagore. And if you get that college, then nothing can be done. You will have to go and take this college. First option if you get. For other options, yes, we'll discuss. But if you get into the college which you mentioned as your first option, you will go. You will have to go and take admission. If you don't go and take admission, you won't be able to participate in further rounds. You cannot. First option becomes compulsory. I hope you guys understand this. So what happens is, let's say you've got a college which you mentioned in your third option, आप कुछ मत करो, आप घर पे बैठो, वापस से कुछ कहो मत, जाओ भी मत वहां पे, कुछ बोलो मत, ऑटोमेटिकली इट विल गेट cancelled out कि हाँ भाई, you don't want to go and take admission there, and you can directly participate in cap round 2. You don't have to do much. But if you get into the first option which you yourself have mentioned, you have to go and take admission there. There are options, there are slide, float and other things. We'll discuss on that. But as far as whether you take admission or not, you are debarred from round 2, round 3 or round 4. I hope you are able to understand this. Go to the next. Allotment for option in order of preference will retained as final allotment. This will be your final allotment. Right? I hope this is clear now. We've discussed this. Next, now what happens in cap round 2? Now, this is important. Last year, what happened was, now, again, it was same thing, 3 redundant options. But last year, what was there? Now, see, there were 3 cap rounds, but people were not allowed to change their option form. So, whatever you filled in of cap round 1, it remained same for cap round 2 and 3. You were not allowed to change. Nothing was allowed. But this year, what these guys have done is, you can change your options in cap round 2, right? Depending on the situation, how many seats are filled, vagera, and other things. I really think that is it going to matter, because it says you are going to fill as per ranking, and it won't matter much. But yes, for a few students who will be going to, let's say, rank 15 or rank 18 or those kind of colleges, yes, it will matter a little. So you can change your options in cap round 2. That's the critical point, which means cap round 2 will be altogether different. Altogether different. बिल्कुल नया. बिल्कुल नया. So you can edit everything you have mentioned in cap round 2. Right? So in cap round 1, if you had mentioned your first option as JB, then Sydenham, then KJ, then Dalmia, then Wellinger, then Chetna, you can actually change the whole thing to, in cap round 2, put Chetna as first college. It's okay. So in second round, they will take Chetna as your first preference. I hope this is understood. This is the difference from last year. Last year it was not allowed. This year it is allowed. You can change your options in cap round 2. I hope this is clear. Now, this is okay now. Display of provisional allotment of cap round 1 indicating allotted institute and course. You will understand that. You will get it now. Okay, this is also okay. Candidate admission reporting center. These are normals, right? So I won't be discussing something which is normal. You can find it on internet also. Now go to this now. Candidates who want to reject the allotted seat can do so by not remitting the seat acceptance fees at the reporting center. While seat cannot participate in round 2 and 3. This is for which people cannot participate in round 2 and round 3. People who get the first allocated seat. First, whatever is your first option, if you get that seat, you cannot participate in round 2 and round 3. So we always say people that your first seat, the first option which you want to mention has to be JB. That's it. First option has to be JB. Whatever you want to do from second option onwards, do. Right? So because if you get into your first option, it will be compulsory for you to take admission. Else they won't allow you to. As such, you won't be allowed to take part in the further rounds. Right? So this is generalized information. Yeah. Now this is critical freeze, slide, and float is what they have um, they've started giving from last year basically. A lot of people are getting confused in freeze, slide, and float. Give me 3 minutes and clear all your doubts in this. Redundant, useless. Okay, if you want, I'll tell you the meaning also. But then slide is definitely useless for us. Now, what does freeze says? It's see there are a little more complications in these also. So make sure you understand this because freeze basically says that whatever. So you have filled in your option form. Now whichever college comes to you based on your ranking, obviously, you will select that college. That's what freeze says that yes, I will select this college. Okay, guys, I'm still not mentioning when will you do freeze, slide, and float. Now that is something which will come later. First, understand the meaning. What is freeze, what is slide, and what is float. How to do it, I'll tell you later here. Freeze means yes. If I've got this college, right? I'll go and take admission here. That's it. Matter finished. I won't go for any other round. Blah blah. This is what the meaning of freeze means. Confirmed admission. I will take admission here. That's what the student tells. What is the meaning of slide? Slide means I confirm my admission. I confirm my admission in the same institute. I don't mind. Same institute. But if I get a better ranked course in the same institute, if I can get better course, I would like to get upgraded. Now, to be honest, this thing is not applicable in MBA. Right? There's nothing called. See, this is basically they have got it from engineering. So in engineering, there's like chemical engineering separate, and mechanical engineering separate in the same institute. So people in the same institute also want to get into the best course of that college. So like, I hope you are able to understand this. So people want to get into mechanical of the same college, but they don't get mechanical, and let's say they get EXTC in the same college, but they wanted to get into mechanical. So this option is basically for them. Ki bas, nahi, I will accept this college, I don't mind. However, if I get a better course in the same college, I'll confirm. That's the meaning of slide. For us, useless because it is not applicable in MBA courses. So can I say for us, for our purpose, freeze and float are more than enough. And I guarantee nobody would like to go for freeze also once they understand the meaning of float. Float means, yes, I confirm my admission. However, in the next cap round, which is cap round 2 and then cap round 3 and then cap round 4, if I get a better college, my admission will be shifted to that better college and this admission will stand cancelled. I hope this is understood. This admission will stand cancelled. Now let us understand how does it happen. So basically freeze, slide and float, how they are going to work. Once the cap round 1 starts, you will fill in all those 300 options, and as we have already discussed, system will pick up each student individually and will allot the college based on their ranking. So based on your ranking, you will get a college. Then you will get a college. Once you get a college, you have to log in and select. Out of these three, you have to select one of the option. That are you going to freeze this college? Freeze means are you going to take admission in this college and finish the matter off? Slide is access out, or are you going to float? Now float means you are confirming your admission, but in the next cap round, which means in next cap round, you'll again be participating. And in that round, if you get a better college, you'll go to better college. Do you want that? And trust me, 99.99% of the students are going to go for float. Other than JB, because there's no other option, right? Above JB. So it's basically making things a little complicated, but giving you a shortcut for this also, right? First option JB, If you don't get JB, don't do anything. Just don't do anything. Go float. Matter finished. Right? Once you get the college, after cap round 1 is over, you'll get a college, right? कुछ मत करो यार. Float option पे pick करो and finish the matter off. That's it. Which means in the next cap round, if you get a better college based on your options, if you get a better college, they'll give you. That's it. I hope you are able to understand this. So a shortcut for this also. Just float. Float means if you have mentioned like this, JB, Sydenham, KJ, Wellinger and NL. Based on the ranking, if you have been allotted NL, what you have to do once you get NL, log in and click float, which means yes, I'm confirming the seat. But in the next cap round, if there are seats left and because of my ranking, I can get a better, let's say in KJ Somaya, 8 seats were left, which happens after a few, after cap round 1 and 2. Right, and if I can get this seat, this will stand cancelled and I will get admission in this college. And yes, it will work, trust me. Hope this is understood. Now, how is it different from the previous process? I'll explain in just 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds. Is that earlier what used to happen is now you had to confirm the seat. So पहले क्या था कि पहले 3 नामों में से कोई भी मिल गया तो आपको confirm करना था सीट, कंपलसरी था. So people were not left with option. Now, other than the top one, other than the first option which you have filled, nothing is compulsory. You can keep waiting till cap round 3, and that is what will happen. People will keep waiting till cap round 3. I'm telling you. Float ही चलते रहेगा continuously. मतलब hardly 0.01% of the students will go with freeze. That too only JB or might be Sydenham to some extent. People will keep floating. So you also keep floating. Don't worry. So a little explanation is already written here, right? So I've already explained you, but still just go through this. They accept the offered seat and they do not want to participate in any further rounds, which means freeze. We have discussed that. Slide out of question, float, we have discussed. Accept the offered seat. Please understand, they accept the offered seat. Accept कर रहे हो आप, मतलब आपने cancel नहीं किया. Means your seat is getting blocked in this college right now, right? See how it will impact in the larger sense. We will see. If admission to an academic program of higher preference in any institute is offered, they will accept it, else they'll continue with the currently accepted academic program. Otherwise, whatever I've got, I'll accept. Such can be considered in subsequent rounds of admission. Let's understand how it is going to happen now. Let's see. Everyone is going to do the same thing. Float ही करेंगे हम. So how are you going to get? Let's take this example. This is because this is something which this is analytical. No, there's no mathematics. This is proper analysis. All ranked people, rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All ranked people will do the same thing. Every person. So let's say I am rank 800. I have got example Dalmia. I've got Dalmia and I've done float option. I've gone for float option. Remember? Now what? I'm thinking that in the next cap round, I can get a better college. I can get a better college. Now when will that happen? Only when in the colleges above Dalmia, someone leaves or someone doesn't take admission, blah blah blah. It won't happen. Because everyone has gone for float option. They will again wait for cap round 2. Can they get a better option? In cap round 2 also that might not happen. In cap round 3 also that might not happen. Why? Because everyone will keep going for float and float and float. So all of that story, trust me, nothing much will change. Right? So whatever you deserve based on your rank, you will get that only. The only difference would be, please understand this, the only difference would be here is what is going to happen is people who have already got NMIMS, people who have already taken, let's say, Wellinger PG. This I'm talking of, let's say, Chetna MMS and MET MMS and DSIMS MMS and so many other colleges. So if they've already taken Wellinger PG, they won't bother about Chetna MMS or other colleges. People have already got into a lot of IIMs and they've got better ranks. So those people will either not participate at all, or even if they participate, they'll more or less move away after cap round 1 or 2. So basically nothing will happen with those genuine people who want to get into MMS here. Nothing will happen, no changes will happen, right? So only changes, these people who have already got admission will move out. So your rank might, so in cap round 2 that might happen, that cap round 1 a lot of people participated. Why? Because just to do time pass. But I don't think they'll go and take admission, definitely not. So if they don't, please understand it properly, if they don't go and take admission, right? Because see, understand, in float also you have to confirm about your admission, right? You have to give a confirmation about your admission. What you are saying is just that in the next round, if I get a better college, please transfer, otherwise this admission is confirmed. Now what will happen is, someone who's got, let's say, 70 rank, please understand this properly, because why even a lower rank person can get a better college. Even if you've got rank number 70, and this person might have already got an Mumbai. So in the first round he tried. It says this person is not going to get JB. Fine. He tries, he time pass bad diya hai. But will he go and take admission in Sydney? He won't go there. So in the cap round 1, please understand, in cap round 1 it will happen that yes, this person is taking someone's seat. Na? So because this person is taking someone's seat, someone will get KJ Somaiya, the lower rank person. I hope you are able to understand. But this person will not go and take admission because he has got better college. So he won't go and do this float वगैरह. और करेगा भी तो शायद कैप राउंड 2 तक करेगा, उसके बाद में वो भी नहीं करेगा. Because he will come to know that all JB seats are over, it won't happen now. So there will be a lot of people after cap round 1, they won't go and take, they won't go and even go for float option. And that is where a lot of people will have that chance of moving up. I hope you understand this. It is happening. Why? Because people have taken admission somewhere else and they also tried for CET. So, and obviously JB is the best option in there. कि अगर JB मिल गया तो हम उसमें चले जाएंगे. Otherwise, we've already got IMT Ghaziabad, MDA, and so many other colleges. So because of that, when you choose float option, your rank might go up in the next cap round. I hope you understand this. Right, so this is critical, and that is why this option is good. Next, again we have discussed this. All these things will not be applicable for people who get admission into their first choice. So we have already done that. If you get admission into the college of the first choice you mentioned, you have to go and take admission or skip, move up, move away, right? Okay, now there's a confusion here because last time this is what happened. A lot of messages were also going on that you have to go to that college, right? You have to go so there is a college which you have been allotted. You have to go to that college, and from the college you have to select freeze, slide, or float option. Oh, come on, yaar. You don't have to do anything of that sort. You have to do it through your login ID only. Right? All these messages came from, to be honest, from various MBA colleges only, just so that student come to their college, right? Student come to their college and then they're convinced, no, don't go for float. This will happen, that will happen. Directly freeze only. A lot of B grade colleges did that. So don't worry about that. You have to do it through your login ID. You don't have to go to any college for that. Do it through your login ID, and वहां पे जाके सिर्फ आप अपना एडमिशन ब्लॉक कर दो कि हमने ऑलरेडी फ्लोट सेलेक्ट कर लिया है. Don't worry about that. I hope this is clear. Next. Now this is where changes are coming up. In cap round 2 and cap round 3, you have already selected float option. Now what will happen in 2 and 3? You can change the whole option form. You can change the whole option form, right? Otherwise, earlier option will be carried forward. Either you change the option form or whatever the last option form you had filled, the same will be carried forward. So you can change the whole option form. Remember this. Last year, this facility wasn't there. So this year you can change your option form other than the college which has already been allotted to you. I think that will come next. Right, that will come next. It will come next. Yeah, obviously, let's say you were allotted Dalmia in cap round 1. In cap round 2, because there were a lot of people who had got into some better MBA colleges via CAT, blah blah, they did not, via after cap round 1, they did not go to those colleges in which they got admission via CET cap round, and because of which you could get better college, and let's say that college is Sydenham. Right? Now understand this. You had already gone to Dalmia and confirmed your admission based on float, that yes, if in next cap round if I get a better college, I will go to that college and book the seat. Right? That is what you wanted, which is what happened. Now you will go to this college, take admission here. When we say admission means not all the documents have to be submitted. It is just a confirmation, some token amount. Don't worry. So you'll take admission. This will automatically stand cancelled. It will automatically stand cancelled, and this seat will automatically become vacant. I hope you are able to understand this. And now it will be here, and here again you can go for float. Because see, the seat is already getting blocked for you. The seat is getting blocked. But float gives you an option that in the next cap round, if you get a better college, you can. So I hope this is clear. Next. Yeah, this is quite simple. You can just go through it. And allotted seat at admission boarding center, it will be treated as if he has rejected the allotted seat. Right? If you don't report for the allotted seat, it will be taken as rejected. Right? Now, if you get college of your first option, you cannot participate in cap round 2 and 3. But if you get college of the option number 2 or 3 or 4 which you must have filled, और अगर आप कॉलेज में जाते ही नहीं हो, if you don't go to the college to confirm seat or float or nothing, you don't want to go for float also there, आप जाते ही नहीं हो कॉलेज में, then also you can participate in cap round 2 and 3. That also you can participate in cap round 2 and 3. Obviously you have to fill this option form. I hope this is understood. Right? So see, whatever restrictions are there, they are for if you get your first preference. Otherwise, if you get any of these colleges, if you want confirm admission, go for float option, or don't go at all. That doesn't mean you won't be able to participate. You can participate in the next round. Fill the option form again, no issues. I hope this is understood. Now comes the killer. Slide or float options are not available for seats allotted in cap round 3. So in cap round 3, if you get something, right? I hope you understand. Cap round 3 के बाद में. Cap round 3 के बाद में. So after cap round 3, either freeze or leave. So in cap round 3, you have to be very specific in mentioning the colleges. So what is going to happen is cap round 1 and cap round 2. Please understand it carefully. Cap round 1 and 2, fill 300 seats. It doesn't matter. All 300 colleges, whether go, you don't go, it doesn't matter. You have understood the process. But in cap round 3, please mention only those colleges, because see, you can change your option form every time. So in cap round 3, please fill only those colleges in your option form which you want to get into. Right? Otherwise, it will become compulsory. Right? It will be only freeze. I hope this is clear. That's it. Okay, this is again, as I told you, it will come later. Yeah, so it has come now. Candidates who have opted for float or slide option and also applying for these rounds, means next rounds, not in allotted institute of their choice, right? So, okay, what it means, let us understand. It means in cap round 1, you have got Dalmia. You have already got Dalmia. I hope you understand this. You have been allotted Dalmia, right? In cap round 2, you can fill separate again option form, and you've already been allotted Dalmia, please don't put in Dalmia again. I hope you understand that. Because Dalmia you have already been allotted. Now you have got Dalmia. Now what you want is you are looking forward to a college which is better than Dalmia. Right? So don't put in Dalmia at all. Put other colleges. And Dalmia will be taken as the last option by system automatically. You don't have to do anything. I hope this is clear. So in the next cap round, you don't have to fill that college again, which you have been allotted. Right? Some of the strategies I would like to discuss. I hope, see, the most important thing here was the float option and how does it work, which we have discussed at length now. Right? Some of the strategy, let's say a person has got rank 58. Yeah, my idea would be wait for JB. Right? Putting JB is, so to be honest, if you see, most of for all the students almost the strategy would remain same, other than a few students wherein it's like I can get JB, I might not get JB, can I get JB, I might not. So let's see. So people who are just aiming for JB, putting first name as JB, second name as Sidnam, and leave. Now, please don't bother about filling all the names and blocking other people's seat. Now, if you want, you can do that. Nobody is going to stop you. But yeah, just go for this. 99% of the times, this person will get Sidnam. Go to Sidnam, float. Yeah, because there are a few students who would have got JB and would have also got into Ahmedabad, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Lucknow, IFT, and so many other colleges. Right? So and JB is the first college, right? Top college. So they won't go and take admission in JB and then say float. What float? Nothing like that. And for time pass, if they do, I can't help it really, right? So just wait for second cap round. There will definitely be a few students who will see in the beginning they'll block their seat just for time pass, and after that they'll go away. Don't worry, because they are not going to um, do all this shit for 3 cap rounds. That's not possible. I hope you understand that. That's it. Right? Definitely Sidnam, very high chances. Rank 40 to 50. In fact, to be honest, JB, but Sidnam to pakka milne wala hai. Right? So put JB and then Sidnam, and that's it. You are going to get Sidnam and then float option. That's simple. And obviously, I'm not talking of rank 1 to 40. Means you are going to get JB. So what's there to discuss? Yeah, this is critical. Right, JB is out of question. Sidnam is definitely in. So 2 options to be filled in is this. Now, if you want, you can fill in other options also, but will it matter? So, to be honest, when it comes to strategy, there's nothing much to discuss. It is about my earlier discussion that how will things change in cap round 2 and 3, and the reason of change also we've discussed. So sometimes people with these ranks, if they wait, they can get in. No, definitely not JB, but let's say people with rank 200 or rank 240, if they wait, they can get into Sidnam. Right? Because in the beginning, seats will not be available. Why? Because other people will block the seat, and then Sidnam seats will be available. So because of the float option, it will be easier for you to get into the top college. So all these things are written here. I don't, there's nothing much to discuss, to be honest. Rank 400, yes, Wellinger is definitely possible. But again, your first name has to be JB. Right? Right? And yeah, obviously, if you know that see, this is something now person to person. If you know that you are not going to get JB, you're not going to get Sidnam, and if you want to try for yes, KJ Somayani wohi chahiye, ठीक है, but if you think that Wellington is an acceptable college, go and take it. मतलब don't waste your time. I hope you understand that. Don't waste your time कि finally मिल ही जाएगा तो. That is for people who are at that critical line, कि 2-3 rank ऊपर नीचे, 5-6 rank ऊपर नीचे. I understand. But at this rank, yes, Sydenham is not possible. So if it is Wellinger is acceptable, go and take it. Matter finished. Same thing for these. Nothing much to discuss. There are a lot of people at this level. So I've already told you what to be done, and that's it. That's as far as your cap round process is concerned, guys. I hope it helps you. Keep watching more videos. We'll keep putting more videos. Thank you. Bye.